It is Thursday and not Monday, but we weren't at school Monday and there was some sickness Anyway, I have a pile of books that I need to talk about so I can get them back on the shelves or preferably back in your hands. So I want to go ahead and do that today. But before I start, I want to talk about our blind date with a book program. So it's Valentine's Day and maybe you got plans, maybe don't, but here's a guarantee. You come get a blind date with a book, you'll have something to do on February 14th. Or at least the days leading up to it. So here's how it works. We've got books in bags, and there's a little blurb on the front, and you'll choose the book based solely on the blurb on the front. You'll take it up to a circulation desk. Somebody will check it out to you, remove it from the bag, and hand it back to you. If you like it immediately, fantastic. If not, read a chapter. If you still don't like it, bring it back. It's a blind date. No one's feelings get hurt, right? So blind date with a book. Come check it out. Lots of libraries do it because it's super fun. It's fun for us, and it can be fun for you guys. So remember, this is a thing. All right, book number 1, 13 Doorways, Wolves Behind Them All. Full disclosure, the title is the coolest thing about this book. No. So it is a historical fiction set beginning in the Great Depression and going through World War II about 2 girls who live in an orphanage. It is narrated by a ghost. I'm going to leave it right there. Let's be honest. There's not a lot to give away, really. It's about their struggles and their triumphs, and then you get some of the ghost story, too, about it. So if that sounds good to you, it's definitely in. It is a prize winner. It's got a lot of social media buzz. It was not my favorite book. All right, Assassin Games. If you like a good boarding school book, and who doesn't, really, this is a boarding school where they play the assassin game. No one is supposed to get killed, but it's in mystery, so supposed to is really the key word here, right? So it's a secret society, and you get tapped for it, and they play a game called Assassin, and you kill people by putting red paint in their shower. So if they come out all red, then they're dead. You can explode a rubber ducky in their dorm room, kind of thing. No one is supposed to get hurt. I actually liked it. I do love the boarding school genre. It's one of my favorite things. So this one, Alive. It's in romance for like 4 seconds, and then I'm definitely moving it because this is actually drippy blood. This is only a love story if you like your love story with the side of ghost, which I do not. But if you like your love story a little creepier, a little deadlier, and a little more poltergeisty, this is the book for you. It actually did have a really good story, but I was very alarmed by the death parts. Just saying. All right, if you guys have read After Friday Night and that whole Field Party series, this is your next read. The 10th Girl, which I think I probably talked about before, but we just got it in. And then You're the One That I Don't Want. You're the One I Don't Want. Both relatively small, easy reads. This one is about a football player in his senior year of high school, and this is about, I want to say, a baseball boy in college and their respective girlfriends. They're really cute. I really like them. I think they'd be nice, quick, and easy reads. Or if you just want to draw them out, you're only reading 15 minutes a day in your class or something, I think these are strong enough to hold your attention. And then the one with even more social media buzz, One of Us is Next. So this is a sequel to One of Us is Lying, which came out a couple years ago, and I book talked it then. Those kids were in high school, and there were 5 kids in detention, and 1 kid ends up dead, and the whole book is about who did it. This is a year later, and each of these kids is related somehow to one of the original 4 suspects. And so that's sort of how the story starts. You get to know them again. You're like, what's going on? And then this whole One of Us is Next because something is going to happen. And then we spend most of the book trying to figure it out. Personally, I thought the first one was a little stronger than this. I'm not entirely sure if this is book 2 of 3 or if this is just a follow-up to the other one. It didn't really end on a cliffhanger, so it wouldn't have to be. It was good, but I didn't think it was quite as sort of nail-biting as the first one. Still, a good read. If you read the first one, you're probably going to like this one. All right, guys, if you want any of these books, this one's on hold for a couple of teachers, but if you want to put it on hold for you, come talk to us. Any of the other books I talked about, come see us. We're here all the time, now that the flu has passed. Have a great day, guys.